on EA Sports College Football. It's the USC Trojans and the Washington Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Howie Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Howie.
The most beautiful views from the water on Lake Washington Husky Stadium is something special. You can see the lake, the mountains, you can see it all from kickoff. This is one of the most glorious views in all of college sports. Back to you.
Okay, Howie. Washington likely to try to put it deep to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Trojans offense will have the football first. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of his passing attack.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft, perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
It was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Blitnikoff awards. The tradition, the position of receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
Red pass is complete. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. Look at the schedule for these teams. It's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important to get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
From the gun on 3rd down. Right down the middle. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They were successful, and now it's for...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Looking for it.
Oh, bro.
Big on big, man on big. Defense wins on 4th down. The Huskies offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here is the talented Micah Alejado out to run the attack. Still a lot of upside for this quarterback, and they're hoping he can reach his potential.
Doesn't seem to matter what year it is, but whenever we're broadcasting this team, David, we're always talking about quarterbacks. Every single year, regardless of who the coach is, what decade we're in, they always...
He's there to make the stop, and not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points, to capitalize on that great
Get him. Knock that out.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Get the jam. Got
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
One guy, 3 running backs.
Trying to pick up a first down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in.
Get him.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Got in the window for the score. The #1 rule for any offense. Gentlemen, protect your quarterback. When you do, good things happen.
And the #1 rule for a defense is to affect the quarterback, or bad things happen to you. Didn't affect the quarterback, too much time, too clean. You're supposed to frazzle them. You're supposed to find a way to make them feel uncomfortable so they don't have time, so they rush their thought process. And that wasn't it.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed with that first down. You can see it on the sidelines. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And a lot of times they'll fit up front. You know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, you'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that player?
Bro, come on. I
love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
They were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time in the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit forcing that incompletion.
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down?
Chill out.
In the den of the crowd, here's intercepting the defensive center. And he's wrapped up after his solid return on the pick.
Taylor, when you come out with your own end zone, you know, the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Right in the red zone, it's Carr. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun.
Get him. Yes.
Pass rush, get there, get home, get him down to the 23.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Let's keep it going.
Third play of the drive, and they needed to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range.
That's right. We got to block
And it looks as if they're going to try field goal. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Right down the boulevard, and it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they're going to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting an interception. You would like to see the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams take 3 points any way they can get.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Trojan offense, ready to go on the attack. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now see if they can answer on this drive. They knocked him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
that's a really nice play. It's impressive. On first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little boost for your running.
Cuts it upfield. It's Alston. Tackled way behind the line. And it'll be a loss of 7. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Joseph on the play action. Rushes on. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down. Doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they could use the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls in for the hit.
He takes it at the 45. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Here's a gift to Washington. Turning it on! Husky! This one absolutely wanted as he rolled in the end zone.
Man, they're starting the season over. This offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the run game. One snap, you got a touchdown on the board. On the run from inside zone 5. Tackle brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Alvaro has an update.
Here at the Trojan sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talking to each other, trying to tighten things up the line of scrimmage.
God damn it.
First half turnover and swing momentum. Touchdown Washington. The defense gets it down with a huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the big, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Damn, first game. Damn.
The 18 unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And he'll just take the lead in this drive. Will start at the 25. How about what update you have for us?
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give him a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle to communicate. They're able to come together and get this very
line.
Back to you.
Thanks, Howie.
The thing I like about this slot receiver is he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Running inside, it's Alston. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
And then those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. You saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
From the gun on third down, Joseph. Big hit, knocked the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, you're supposed to grab that.
Down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sells the run, looking back. Makes the grab on the shove. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats.
I like that.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Got it. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, we have a massive lead only in the second quarter. They're not calling the dogs up. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots on their hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking at that already. Ready to blow out lead.
Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back. Man, he's got to do a little more damage. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy.
Makes the catch. And he'll go down.
Oh, they got me. Fake, bro.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They generated really nice, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Sells the run, wants to pass. No way to go on down. He goes at 39.
Well, obviously at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Second down to the air. Got his man. They may make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Nice play. This running back showing you why he truly is a three-down back. It's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. When you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle, he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the net.
Going for it all.
Give me that. Oh, it's out of bounds.
The officials are saying he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge. A 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Never a doubt. And now the receiving.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, right down the middle. Obviously, gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback ball around the 25-yard line. Let's check in on the road.
making it so difficult, creating several turnovers in this game. The defense is beating off it, the crowd is beating off it, and they've got their basketball on in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Knew where we wanted to go, but the mind is just targeting incomplete. They need a huge play on third and long. They go play action with Joseph. Throws for the tight end.
That is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, bringing on the football, knowing where he's at. He's probably going to get the first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
As we check in with Holly.
Here on the Husky side, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game. They were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. I know they want to finish the game off strong. The big lead. They're starting to have fun down here.
Makes a grab and run. He gets up the 40. And then he'll run up to the 34. Down.
This offense just keeps putting it together. Like they have not been stopped very often. Another passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Long way to go on second down. On play action.
Good job.
Here comes the heat.
Oh.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Off the bootleg, provide a little space.
Get him.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This senior has seen it all behind center over his career, but not much going so far. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game. It has cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind, and they'd love to get something going here. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Under pressure. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down the one play to come up with the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job bringing on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Tackle him.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
again.
Yeah, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And so far, the quarterback play has been less than stellar. They thought they'd be able to lean on their passing game, but so far it has been a complete struggle. Turnover didn't help either. They've got to take care of the football. The Trojans will hustle to the line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback changing the play. Joseph from the gun on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble with it low and dead right there. Remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Trying to take him out. Oh,
Yeah.
he almost got down there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Throwing Joseph. Escapes the pressure to his right.
Bro.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to run that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
And he'll need a lunch on 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Oh, he threw.
They're all over him. Yes, he throws. Couldn't set his feet.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
From the gun on 3rd down, Joseph. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And it's no good. He missed it. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead, not chip away. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Press center down, going to the air. Unloads to the wideout.
What the hell?
Shakes him in, and he might take off. They get him down to the 36, and it will be a 1st down.
I'm convinced.
Washington stops the clock and uses his first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Yes.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down.
Bro, if I would have did that, that would have been hurting.
Press center down, going up top. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do and threw it away. I mean, you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Rush right in his face. Down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
How about his defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We've played 2 quarters here, and we have time, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 16 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Longhorns in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside Husky Stadium. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
And he'll just take him into this drive. We'll start at the 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Washington's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Work's ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Well, guys, these turnovers continue to dictate what's happening in this ballgame. But the quarterback has been under duress, and he is starting to show this wear and tear. The defense is feeding off of this, though. They see he's banged up, and they are going to keep coming after him.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you've got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people swatting at the ball, they hit you, they knock it out. You've got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it super scored like what happened right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
My defense is like,
They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. The scoop and score. What a lift they can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Out of the end zone. He was looking for running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game on strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly.
time.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Two-way fake.
Dang.
He's got another man. And he was loose and not stopped until he got to the 47-yard line.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from the defenders, but if you can put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up. You saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
Could not make his way to the corner. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing his athleticism there.
And he gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Hunt is on its way. The ball hits at the 5 and will go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails, drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offense. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Joseph, move to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36, it's a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Throws to the wide out. Got him downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Dumps it to the and it's another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown in his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Working the sidelines. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, checking in from the Washington sideline. The offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field.
I saw it.
Thanks, Holly. What a big play for this offense. They get to the 33-yard line. And the Huskies right after the huge play through the air back to the line. From the gun, it's Carr. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that everywhere. I mean, you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down.
Runs through man. He got some man.
After starting to see season over, they needed more for their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
Ready to try the point after.
Block these.
The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they finished the game with the 26-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. Ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the next step.
Yeah, I don't think you can conservative or play safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and long here. Throwing Joseph. Look out! Nowhere close on that one, and he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Joseph from the gun, third down. And the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got an interception, the big hit earlier. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
How many do you have?
Guys, here on the Husky sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong. The big lead. They're starting out a little fun down here on the sideline. Reese?
Keep an eye on that, Holly. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the swerves, just went right past him and picked up the first down. Offense lines up for a first and 10 from the 43. Here he goes. Oh, they got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6.
Here.
The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. Makes the pass. He's got it. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, they've scored a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. These receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every.
And into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Husky.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Joseph. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Throw it away.
And he gets there. Get it down at the 14-yard line. They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. Snapped it in the shotgun. Fires toward the target. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He's knocked down the one way to come up with the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback was really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Shekel and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Inside the 15, first and 10 for the 14. Running in the red zone. It's Washington. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Second down, coming up with his red zone opportunity. Caught on the RPO. Still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
I think this offense is doing a really nice job, and they're understanding who they are. And just, do you find guys there on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question. Especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he'll just hit it into this drive. Will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive for the 25. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. The give on the counter. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Run inside. It's Olsen. And he's brought down after a short gain. Got 3 on first down and second and 7. Throwing Joseph.
Damn it.
It falls incomplete. That was good footwork. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. He's changing the play. From the gun on third down, Joseph. Perfect timing on the hit. Keep from making the grab, and the defense forces the fourth down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have got everybody right now on the same page.
And there was lots of space. He gets it to the 39-yard line.
I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive. They've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now. They're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Rush is on. And he just dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Long way to go on second down. Gets it to the back on the draw. There we go.
Oh my God.
Honestly, it's been about complementing the football game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field and lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra one was good to finish things off. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the end zone. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And this is less than stellar performance, something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal caller. Passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. From the gun. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually have.
Reels it in on the outside. Running free. He's at the 10. Touchdown USC! He got loose and it was lights out after that.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And the extra point is good. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Clark. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Play action on first down. Makes a grab over the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Throw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Looking for room. It's Carr. All over him in the backfield. 3 on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. You're interested to see what the offense does on this next one.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Like, what was he doing?
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Washington coming to the line with another first down. The give as they work on that clock. He's past the sticks. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The keeper on the option. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Wants to go up top on second down. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got him quickly. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as his defense forces a fourth down.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools. That's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
No good. Oh, they missed a field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He's got the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got his man.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline, and you're not getting past the 6, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Find his man. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Offense picking up steam. First and 10 from the 31. Working the ground game. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now second and 3. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over him. The Trojans in the hurry up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Bringing it back. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. After this, it'll be a wrap.
offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to get great. The bus ride, the plane rides, those are all